Hi guys, welcome back. Mage with me, Sid, on the Mage server, and I'm just at spawn. I came over to spawn to remove the Christmas decorations. I'm terrible at removing Christmas decorations. You know, all this tradition over doing things so many days after Christmas. No, not for me. A month and a bit after Christmas. That's my my way. Anyway, so we're at spawn. I came over to remove the Christmas decorations, which I've done, and I have secreted them around here in a little chest, Christmas decorations chest. Not that this server will be around for the next Christmas, because we will have a new version by then. But what I did spot, and I just wanted to thank Alex for this, because this came out and then, oh, there's a new build, and look, path to safe house. This snow I've just kind of piled up out of the way, and yeah, Alex's the safe house was donated by Alex King, and got a gramophone, got your little kitchen area, chest full of random, really random pieces of items. Some good, some not so good. A little bed, should you want to, and you can go, and should you want to just sit and watch the night go by, you can come up and, what's this anyway? Oh, carpenter's barrier. Interesting use. Yep, put a little garden area on the roof, so is anybody coming on the server wants to pass the night at spawn, bang, there they go. Oh, and there's Joe. Let me just quickly check. God. Hang on. Hi Joe, how's the hip? Joe's had a hip injury, which is why he's not been on for a while, mentioned in the comments. So yeah, plans for today, I'm not doing witchery today. What I want to do in the next episode or two is I want to build a community wand charging station over here. To be honest, I think we can, well, we'll leave it because there's obviously expensive items here. This Chris built this, and the portals have never really worked properly. Ouch. Never really worked properly, so I don't know whether we'd leave this or not, but I want to build a community wand recharging station, and to do that I am going to need to capture a whole load of nodes, and I know where there's loads of nodes, and I have got my wand, but this thing will only do one, maybe two off a slight recharge, so I need to get a better wand, and wait for me to spawn back into the right place. So there are a few things in the Thaumcraft, and what I think I want to try and do is head down this route. Angel Rod to Devil Rod to God Rod. Dark Silver Wood I'm not sure whether we can do in this version, even though it's here. So the Angel Rod is just Quicksilver with Ignis Fuel. That's for 100 of each of these. That's fairly enough, and it can store 150, which would be enough to do maybe 2, maybe 3 nodes. And that's fairly straightforward. Let me just come back. The Devil Rod uses an Angel Rod and 2 Ender blocks and 125. So we are going to have to build each of these anyway. And then the God Rod is a Devil Rod and Dark Thaumium. Now, we may not be able to get the God Rod. That's 500. Of anything. Now there is somewhere in one of these, there is actually, if I can find the right Apocrypha. Is it Apocrypha? No, there is somewhere Advanced Thaumatology. The Mercurial Wand Core is another option, and that uses a hell of a lot of stuff. It's a moderate infusion. We need silver wood, bronze, we need a nether star. That's easy enough. But this one stores a much larger. I can't remember. It doesn't tell you, unfortunately, how much it stores. So I may go that way. I'm just going to do a little bit of research, and I will be back with the stuff we need. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay. I've done a little bit of research, a little bit of reading, and I think what we are going to try to start off with is we're in the Apocrypha, which is the is it Forbidden Magic add-on? And we have got the Witchwood Wand Core, and we've also got the Vintium caps. So I am thinking I'm going to go with the Witchwood Wand Core to start off with, which stores 150, but it charges itself out of my mana, basically 150 per point of vis that goes in there. So we're going to have a bash at this. Now this is fairly straightforward. It's moderate infusion risk. It needs 9 of each and 16 Precantatio. Got all of those. All of this is standard Ars Magica stuff with a Witchwood log core in the middle, which we've got here. So I've set myself up. I've only got 1 of each. I am taking a chance that we're not going to get any zap-offs. So we'll pop that. And I've also added a few more heads down here just to add a little bit more stability. So let's set this off, and I'll keep my eye on the pedestals, and then once we've done that we can have a bash at the Vintium caps, which is the next thing, and that will work off my mana pool. So obviously I've got 14,000, just over 14,000 mana, which is not insignificant. Now I could have gone with the blood core and use my blood magic pool, and I may make one of those as well at some point, just to see. May even make one this episode, see how we go. I did hit a slight stumbling point while I was doing this, and that was, you'll notice I've got food back on my hotbar because I took off my no, bad, go. Oh, it's taking a little bit more. There we go. We got it. So that is our Witchwood 1 core. So the next thing we need is the Vintium caps. Now for that we're going to need some inert Thaumium caps and some Vintium dust and some Potentia and Precantatio. We need 12 of that, I think. So I'm going to need to get some more Precantatio sorted. Let me just change into my normal mage gear. Got the Vintium. Have I got any Thaumium about? That's the next stupid question. Fortunately, we don't have to energise the Vintium caps before we turn them into... That's a brick. There we go. In fact, I just need that and that. So let's just turn those back, and we should be good to get those done. As I've got enough Vintium on me, so I just need to get the relevant. I think I better double check my Potentia as well, actually, because I'm not sure how much Potentia I've got. That's easy. That's coal though. That's not a big one. It's the Precantatio, which is a little bit more. Potentia. If I were Potentia, where? Oh, well, it'd be there. Well, we got half a jar plus 32 bottles of it, so we're not short of Potentia. It is just literally Precantatio we need to do. So I'll get that going. I'll get cook up some essentials, and I'll be right back with you. Okay. Oh, it's raining. Hang on. Let me just turn off the rain. Oops, Backaroo. There we go. So we've got our infused, well, inert Thaumium caps, and we've got Vintium now. In this case, oops, no, we haven't duped that. That was just timing glitches. In this case, the thing that goes on here is just Vintium dust, so I can secure this against zappage with the hoppers. So we'll just get you going. We'll do 1, 2, 3 in that one. 1, 2, 3 in that one. Oops. 1, 2, 3 in the end one over here. As I say, it doesn't really matter. This is just Vintium, so nothing fancy. We have the relevant essentials, beasts, whatever we want to call them. Like I spotted, I've been kind of doing a silly while I was looking for sources of Precantatio, because one good source of Precantatio that I'd completely missed, Witcher's Hands. I've been binning them, and yeah. Right, first one, off you go. Do your thing. And it doesn't matter if you zap, because I've got reserve Ow! Don't zap me, Git. I'll have to clear that up later. However, there is something we may want to have a look at to clear that up rather than faffing around. So there's our first Thaumium 1 cap. Let me put you on there. There, of course. The only drawback here, of course, is that this thing sometimes draws unevenly from the pedestals. Let's get that one going. So yeah, these liquid and gaseous taints, there is, where are we? In here we have a microlith which can go into the flux dissipator. So we're going to need a bit of taint to get that, but I'm sure we can. Let me just demolish these, get this back, tidy up your workroom. A good wizard always tidies his workroom. Okay, and you, bang, that should be all of those back. So we can put you, where are you? Hoppers away. Let's go and assemble this wand. Before we assemble this wand. Don't believe I just did that. Well, actually I do believe I just did that, but there we go. And then we'll stick my stuff on. Yeah. Random acts of violence there. So let's start off with getting this assembled. It requires 72 of each. I've got enough. There we go. Thaumium embossed witchwood wand. And that is... You are charging, yeah. Cool. Not fast, but it is charging, which is quite nice. But what we can do is obviously speed that up a little bit with our one charging station. But it does mean out in the wild it'll charge, which is nice. In you go. That's full. I probably should charge that one as well. So I'm going to charge this up. Now, as I was saying, the thing we can look at is this flux dissipator. So we make a flux dissipation crystal from an inert arcane crystal, an order crystal cluster, and some taint tendril. Now that one's going to be a little bit more fun. We also need some vitium and 64 order. And then we combine those in an arcane workbench with a microlith, which is just obsidian totem and 250. Alright, we're not going to be doing that. Not right now. We will need to go this way first. So I'm going to have to go and find some dirt to just clear that up. So we'll get that done and I will be right back with you. Oops, press the right button. Right, I've charged. That one's almost charged. That one's fully charged. So we've got 200 and odd Vintium on us now. I think the nearest node. Well, let's try this one for starters. So I've smelted 3 stacks of sand, get some glass going, and with a bit of luck, this node is not too far. I'm also wearing my Mage armor. You'll notice I've also got on my bar my little, what's it, like a Night's Mob scanning thingy, and that's because when I changed my name, I lost all of my, what's the word I'm looking for? I lost all of my minions, or my minion research. So, ooh, something just fell down there. Right, looks like we're walking. Okay, get rid of you. Get the old sword on the bar. Take a bit of damage because obviously I'm not wearing my good armor. And while we're at it, we may actually find some more nodes out this way because I've not really had a good look. Ugh, taint. Lovely stuff. Oh, don't want to fall down there, especially not when I'm not wearing good armour. So yeah, I want the nodes to do, as I say, to do a community one recharge station at the centre of the spawn. That's one thing, but I also do need to get myself one node I'm personally short of is a good Ignis node. I've got a couple of Ignis nodes, but they're not cutting the mustard, shall we say. So I will probably want that on the bar as well. And if I come across any lichens mobs, then I can scan those buggers while we're at it. So it is just node hunting, and see how many we can get from that. I've got the frugal one focus on the ones as well, so reduces the cost to 65% of the original. Hello sheep, you're not a lichens mob, so I can't scan you, but we'll head out, we'll grab whatever nodes we can find. If I can get a good Ignis one, then as I say, that's coming back home with me. Everything else I will just stash ready for when we build a community one charge station. So I'll be back with you when I find a node, whenever that may be. Okay, we found one. It's not a brilliant node, but it's one with it's got Mechina in it, which is rare in itself. So usual routine, being careful not to destroy the node, and box it in glass. Sneeze it. Oh man, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, wrong button. Well, that's what happens when you try not to sneeze and press. Oh god damn it. Fortunately, I've got feather touch, so that isn't going to be a major problem. He says as he does it again. Now, question. Does this? Yeah, it did it without worrying about that. Do you need to be on my hotbar? That's the first question. Oh, bum, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. It's only glass, it's not a biggie. So that's not our good node, of course. No, you don't need to be on my hotbar, better still. Okay, we are one down. Let's see what else we can find. Alright, still looking for that elusive nice Ignis node, but we've got a desert coming up, which should improve our chances of an Ignis node considerably. And yeah, we'll be back with you when I find a good one of those. Oh, we can scan that as well. So while we're here. Right, we have a knowledge of a new creature. We don't. I mean, obviously I had knowledge of that creature before, but, you know, there you go. Anyway, I'll be back once I've found something to scan. Oh, hello. That would be the one that's on my waypoint here. Where am I? -101. And it's not a bad Ignis node, so -95. Let me have a look at my waypoints. No, cancel. Waypoints. Let's find this one. That must be this one. Delete. Yes. Yeah, so this will probably come back with me to my recharge station, because I need, as I say, an Ignis node, but we'll search around this desert a little bit longer as well and just see what else we can find, see how many nodes we can acquire for our little project. I'll probably just continue doing this until I run out of yeah, I mean that's recharging pretty quick actually. Oh bum. Do it on there. So you are now down at 40 odd, so that's our Ignis. Right, I'll continue and I will be back when I have a few more things scanned, captured and jarred. Okay, well I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I found an enchanted forest, so I've picked up a few other bits and pieces along the way. I found another blue infinity orb in the chest. Odds and sods, really. Mainly I've run out of glass. This is my problem now. For this kind of particular exercise it's a problem. What else? It's been really useful actually just wandering around, because I've picked up a lot of stuff that, I mean, I'd run out completely of blue orchids, for example, so I've been picking up spell components from Ars Magica as well as we travel, which has been really useful. I don't know how far. I mean, you can see all of my waypoints are clustered now, pointing up that way. Scanned a few lichens mobs as well while I've been doing it. I used a flight potion to move around a little bit faster, and that was handy when I scanned the cinder and the treants, because of course they couldn't touch me. Go away, I don't want you. The only problem with magical forests is you pick up absolutely everything and its dog as you walk through them. The only thing I haven't seen yet is an alpha maca, but seeing as my flight potion's worn off, that's a good thing. So we've got a bunch of these nodes already, but what I think would be useful is the easy ability to get more sand on the go, because I've been through any number of deserts. Obviously there's beaches and stuff in the area, but of course sort of sticking a shovel down, a furnace down, and cooking it up some more sand after and waiting for it, there's not a huge amount we can do. So I think we're going to head back home for starters, and I'm going to just stash. This wand is absolutely brilliant. I've not had to use the other wand at all. So you are a Terra, that is an Ignis 53, Ignis 43. That one can go. That one was Herba and Ordo. Air, Ignis and Saxon will keep, not Herba, Ignis, Luxuria and Terra. Ignis 43, Ignis 4. I'll do those two, because I think the other ones that have got, they're all primary. Yeah. So I'm going to check how long I've been recording for. That's the first thing I need to do, and then I'm going to have a look at, see what we can do to smelt on. Oh, why am I doing this? Why don't I just go recall? Yeah, I'm going to see if there's what tricks we've got available to us for auto smelting. Whether I can either do a dig spell which auto smelts, or alternatively, where do I want to put this? That's already got one there. We'll put one there, and we'll put one there, and there. Stick you into charge. That should charge in no time at all. So I'm going to be back in a moment, and see you soon. Okay, I think we can handle this. I've got the runes to do. I've got 2 greens, so we can take Forge. Now, Forge, I believe. Let me just get my backpack sorted out and sort myself out a little bit. Put that angel block. That was useful when I was collecting the hoofers as well, because when they were too high up I could just angel block underneath them. Pardon me. So where is my arcane compendium? Shapes, components. Have we Forge? Here we go. Without charring them to ash. Oh, I don't really. I want to. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I think we can do something with that. It wasn't quite what I was anticipating, but that in itself is not a problem. I'm not a million miles in. I'm going to grab. Have I got a book? Let me just check whether I left a book in the table, because I did this last time. No. Do I have a written book in my book and quill? I do. So if I do an projectile with an area of effect, now that'll do a 3x3. I'm going to make it slightly bigger. I'm going to stack area of effect, I think twice. Should be enough. And then we want Forge, which is not there. So let me grab Forge in there, and we're going to call this, well, Forge, why not? So let's see, what do we need for oh, did it not? What is this? That is not playing, that's what that is. So I need another book and quill. For some reason it doesn't like that one. I'll grab that and be right back. Okay, we got the spell. It didn't like the double radius. Don't know why. So it's a projectile and area. Oh, it's radius modifier, not area. Projectile area of effect with forge. So it should just do a 3x3 area, but that should be more than adequate anyway. Wants Vintium Dust, Arrow, Snowball, Moonstone, Air Essence, 1000 Essence, 1 TNT, 1 Red Rune, 1 Furnace, 1 Spell Parchment. Blank Rune, Vintium Dust, all of the items ready. I've got the Essence already in there, so we should be good to go. Arrow. Snowball. Now in theory this should be the correct order, but I'm going to be folk, you want Air Essence. Alright, you want the Air Essence, okay. Now you want the mana. Now you want a Red Rune. So you've had a... Oh, no, you want the TNT. This is this thing where it goes out of order. You want the Furnace now, and now you want the Spell Parchment. And that should be Forge. So something nice and fiery. What looks nice and kind of forgy? Does anything look kind of nice and forgy? I wish that spider would go away. What looks nice and forgy? I think I am going to go with something like that. So if we recall to the roof, grab our glider. Oh, is it getting night time? Let's sleep quickly first, and then we'll head out to the desert and we'll give it a try. I appear to be sleeping in the floor, which is always good. I'm in my full combat armor again now, so I'm quite happy to go out anywhere at any time, but makes a lot more sense to things. I noticed down there near my base there is an absolutely stonking huge terror node as well, so yeah, that surprised me quite a bit. And break. Oh, I still took a little bit of damage, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let me put you away. In fact, while I'm at it, put the Mage Tech staff away as well. So Forge. This is going to be a lot easier than faffing around cooking glass. Because I can... Normally I would have had to come out and dig this. But of course with the feather touch on there, I can just now go and get my glass that way, which is going to be considerably easier. And I don't know why, but there's something deeply satisfying about the smashing glass sound. I think it must be the inner vandal in us all. Anyway, so I've got a whole load more nodes to collect for my next episode and next project. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will be off about the world, hijacking nodes left, right and centre, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.